Welcome everyone to another video today. My name is Nicholas or Nick Greer. It doesn't matter to me, so let's get into it. To celebrate the release of the Eternals movie, I will be talking about the character known as Eris Koshgale. Someone in the comments help me pronounce her name. Shouts out to you. Now there's been two characters named Eris Koshgale, and I will be discussing both Eris Koshgales. So let's get into it. Now the second Eris Koshgale is a deviant, and she made her first appearance in Thor issue 284 in June of 1979, where she was created by Roy Thomas and John Buscema. The previous Eris Koshgale first appeared in Thor Annual issue 10. The first Eris Koshgale was a Babylonian goddess who was a part of a group of death gods trying to boost their powers. Suddenly, they were absorbed by the creature known as Demogorgon, the God Eater. Thankfully, Thor releases them. Now let's move on to the second Eris Koshgale. Now this Eris Koshgale is a deviant. She wanted to rule over the multiverse, but it was ruled over by two powerful entities known as Eternity and the Living Tribunal. Because of this, she wanted to overthrow both entities. Now, the deviant Eris Koshgale is a shapeshifter that can take form of humans, just like Mystique can, and she can also shapeshift into wing form. She claims to be centuries years old, and she impersonated the previous Eris Koshgale, which is her mother. She was assigned to investigate the city of space gods, home of the Celestials. She will impersonate herself as human, where she boarded a flight to Andes Mountain, where the city is located. The plane was captured by Gammadon the Gatherer, a Celestial, where she was brought into the city. This is where she reveals her true identity, but unknowingly, Donald Blake, aka Thor, and the Eternal known as Ajax, was on the plane, so Thor managed to defeat Eris Koshgale. Later on, she returns impersonating H.D. Stickley, who abandoned her identity as Moondragon, the daughter of Drax the Destroyer. Don't let the MCU version fool you. This is where she came across the quantum bands, a powerful device of energy manipulation, most famous that was mainly used by Quasar. She was monitoring over the quantum bands for Quasar, but she ended up discovering the Star Brand, a powerful artifact that's been wielded by others, where it was in possession by Quasar's girlfriend, Kyla Ballantine. Becoming Kyla's roommate, Kyla was contacted to defend an alien world by the Star Blasters, a group of intergalactic creatures who wanted to take over the Star Brand. HD and Kyla went together as Kyla battles warships and returns to Earth. The power of the quantum bands caught Kismet's attention. Now Kismet, or Aisha, is a cosmic being. Aisha is that gold lady that we all saw in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. So Kismet and Kyla will battle, with Kismet losing the battle. Giving up the quantum bands, HD volunteers to take them, where she reveals her true identity. Traveling to the nexus of realities, a pan-dimensional portal, it was guarded by Man-Thing. Defeating Man-Thing, she summons beings from the Congress of Realities to overthrow the Guardians of the Multiverse. The Living Tribunal challenges Eris Koshgale, in a contest of champions, where the Quasar and Silver Surfer were chosen to be the champions. Not knowing which side they represented, Quasar realized that he was on Eris Koshgale's side. He allows himself to be defeated, and this caused Eris Koshgale to commit suicide, letting the Living Tribunal take possession of the quantum bands. However, she was resurrected, where she steals the Unbinding Stone, basically the Asgardian nuclear bomb. When the male deviants couldn't produce offspring, thanks to a plague, she and deviant priest lord Gore had a contest where Eris Koshgale offered the deviants the stone to gain reputation by the deviants. However, she loses this contest, and Gore promised that male deviants the ability to produce offspring again. The device was set off by Crow, a warlord deviant, after Eris Koshgale had trouble setting it off. Luckily, Thor and the Eternal, known as Phastos, prevent this from happening. Gore and Eris Koshgale were defeated by Thor. Eris Koshgale had a low profile afterwards. Now let's move on to her powers and abilities. She has super strength, she could fly, she has longevity, and she could also shapeshift.